Hey yogi friends, I wanted to make a little video and share with you some of my favorite wrist stretches. We spend a lot of time, maybe even right now as you watch this video, you are on your phone. We spend a lot of time typing with our thumbs, texting. We spend still a lot of time typing on our computers. And so we don't always think about that forearm and wrist and taking really good care of it. So I wanted to show you a few of my favorite stretches you can do right now with me, as long as you're, seated and in a safe environment. So first, we can just take our hands right out in front of us and we can circle out the wrist. Try to make nice big circles with those wrists. And we'll switch directions. And maybe as you do this, you might be like me and realize you need to paint your fingernails again. Right? You might notice too, one way is a little harder than the other, or one wrist reacts a little bit more than the other. Nice. Then we're going to take maybe that right hand. We're going to take the left and just gently pull on those fingers back toward the shoulder. Feel that nice stretch. Don't push too hard. It shouldn't hurt. You just want to find that edge, that stretch. Then we're going to turn those fingertips down and gently pull, maybe with that left hand, pulling the fingers toward the arm. And we'll release, shake it out, and we'll do the other side. So we'll extend the left arm, and then we'll gently pull back on those fingers. And then we'll switch directions. We'll pull the fingers toward the under part of the arm. Great. And then, if possible, we're going to come to our hands and knees. You can also do this if you have a desk in front of you. We want to be able to kind of press into our hands. And if we're in tabletop, just make sure those wrists are right under the shoulders. But we're going to try first to turn those fingers, take them out and around, trying to point the fingers back toward the knees. You may only want to do one hand at a time if this is fairly intense for you. And if you can't get them all the way there, that's fine. That's what we're working toward, right? Do what you can where you feel that stretch, but you can still breathe. If you can do both hands at once and you don't feel too intense of a stretch, you can work to shift the hips back, and that will intensify that stretch in that forearm. If you're doing one hand at a time, go ahead and switch. Try that other one. Again, you might find one hand is easier or harder than the other. Trying to work to keep the arms, fairly straight. We don't want to be too bendy. And we'll come back. The other one I want to show you is, and I usually only do one hand at a time with this one, is you'll turn the hand over. So you bring the back of the hand against the mat. Again, trying to keep the arm fairly straight. I have a crooked arm, but you'll forgive me, I know. You're my friends. And then we're going to try to open and close the hands and the fingers. Again, you might feel that in the thumb, right? Now that we're texting and typing. And so these should really help keep that carpal tunnel at bay, right? Some good wrist and forearm health. Make sure you switch and do that other arm. And the more difficult this is for you, probably the more telling that you definitely want to start incorporating some of this more frequently into your practice. So I hope to see you again on the mat really soon. Have a great day.